I'm Piper. I have a master's in folklore. I know, I'm somewhere new and change is hard, but today we're going to be doing the anyway, so we get the Mandela Effect from Nelson Mandela because so many people insist that they knew he died in a prison cell in the 80s. He was the president of South Africa. He actually died comfortably in 2013. But why do we remember that something was one way when present facts tell us that something is a different way? I have a bunch of examples of this that I've collected for you here today. Also, did you miss me? Kind of missed you. Kind of busy because I've been writing this book about demons and fae and pagan gods. It comes out in May. It's called No Other Gods. Well, the first book's called The Deer and the Dragon, but that's neither here nor there. If you exist on the internet, you've probably heard of the Mandela Effect, but if you haven't, the best way to understand what it is through examples. And I have some ones that you might not have heard of yet, so I just have a fun little show and tell. Picture Fruit of the Loom. The underwear company, picture their logo right now. Picture it in your head. Did you picture it with a cornucopia? Yes, because it had a cornucopia. I swear to fucking... Here it is through the years. It has never once had a cornucopia around the fruit. So they want us to believe. I have a bunch more. Rapid fire. Picture Mr. Monopoly from the Monopoly game. Does he have a monocle? He has never had a monocle. What about Pikachu? What's his tail look like? Could have sworn it had a black stripe. Pikachu through the ages has never had a black stripe. There are some that aren't visual, like, Luke, I am your father. That's not the line. The line is, no, I am your father. Or mirror, mirror on the wall. Not the line. The line is magic mirror on the wall. I have theories in a sec, but let's do like two more. Okay, the most famous one, usually that starts the argument, the controversy, the conspiracy, is the Berenstain Bears. We all grew up with the Berenstain Bears. Tell me, for the love of all that is holy, that you can in good conscience say it was the Berenstain stain all along. Ed McMahon has never worked for Publishing Clearinghouse. He never handed out those big checks. C-3PO, all gold, right? Nope, has always had a silver leg. What's another good one? Oh, the Oops, I Did It Again costume. Britney Spears. When we dress up as her, we always have this little microphone, right? Of course we do, because that's what she was wearing. But she wasn't. Are conspiracy theories like this folklore? Yes. Let's talk first about some of the conspiracy theories about what causes the Mandela Effect, and then we'll talk about why it's folklore. So, some of the theories are that the Large Hadron Collider, I did a video on the Large Hadron Collider once, this Stargate SG-1 device. Some people think that when it was turned on, we glitched in the multiverse. What's the multiverse? The multiverse is the belief that there are an infinite number of timelines running parallel. If you watch Rick and Morty, you know, he has his portal gun, and sometimes you go to a world where Rick and Morty are already dead, and so they can just take their place and then be the new Rick and Morty. If that's not your cup of tea, then just think about infinite possibilities means that there are infinite universes, and some of them are almost identical to ours. Almost identical, just with some small differences. Another theory is that we're in a simulation. Piper, that sounds like tech. That sounds like mad science, pseudo conspiracy, alien, blah, 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 blah. What is folklore? Thank you for asking. I am actually qualified to tell you what folklore is because that is what I studied. Good for me. My parents are still very proud that I didn't go to law school or med school or anything that would have paid the bills in a meaningful way. Folklore is belief of the folk, and it is taught through folk knowledge, and that's us spreading our information or our beliefs in a way that isn't organized, like organized religion. It's just these whispers, these ways that we make sense of the world around us. So sometimes people will ask me, how old does something have to be for it to become folklore? It doesn't have to be old. The age has nothing to do with it. If it's belief of the folk, it's folklore. Who's the folk? You're the folk. I'm the folk. We're the folk. You and me, just the two of us. Are we in a simulation? Did we glitch when the Large Hadron Collider over in the CERN in Switzerland turned on? I don't know. Maybe. Some people think that maybe there was a mass catastrophic event and we all died and then we glitched over to the closest universe that would take us. And there are just all of these things that we remember. Some other people think that those of you out there who are like, yeah, it was always Berenstain, and no, I know Nelson Mandela died in jail in the 80s, and Britney Spears was never wearing a headset, and oh my God, Piper, how far does this zoom in? Quite far. Let's see. As a team, oh my God. The belief would be that those people are from this timeline right now that we're living in, and everyone who remembers it differently is from the old timeline. So we'd be similar seeming people. Maybe this is like your mom who's not your mom. Maybe that's the uncanny valley. Anyway, what makes it folklore is that we believe it and that we are using it to make sense of the world around us and that we are sharing this information. So conspiracy theories, urban legends, simulation theories, multiverse glitches, the Mandela Effect. One of my favorite Mandela effects is the belief that I had blonde hair, like shorter, blonder hair. I can't find any evidence of this. And if you think I did, you're crazy. It's never been the case. This has always been my hair since day one. Got really into zooming in my comeback. Also, like, I guess I'm gonna try folklore vids again to see if it's fun. So if this was fun for you, and if it sparks joy for both of us, maybe I'll keep making more. I don't know. That's all. Love you. Bye.